Good afternoon. Thanks for being here with us. The region of Waterloo is moving ahead with what it calls a stopgap measure to help alleviate the water capacity crisis. Today, the region approved the rental of a modular filtration system to be placed at the Mannheim pumping facility. CTV's Jeff Pickle is following this for us tonight and joins us live. Jeff, the region clearly wants to get moving on this issue, but it's a big ticket item.
Well, Leanne, it's a pilot project. The region is starting out with one of these units. That's essentially a filtration system in a shipping container. If that goes well, they could bring in a total of 3 of these units. And if they go through with that entire system, it would cost over $15 million. Now, currently, the region says its water capacity cannot serve the anticipated growth in the Mannheim service area. They say the Mannheim pumping station is not running at full capacity, but these modular filtration systems will help make up for the gap and allow them to repair and upgrade the pumping station to get back to full capacity. Council approved the plan, saying despite its temporary nature, it's very needed.
We know that Mannheim isn't working at 100% right now because of the age of the facility. So this will bring it up to speed and allow us to do those repairs while maintaining an enhanced resiliency as well as more water to use in construction. So it's a bit of a stopgap. That's why it's a pilot, to see if it works well.
The big price tag and speed of the decision not sitting well with everyone on council. We'll have more on what went down today at Regional Council tonight at 6. Leanne?
Okay, Jeff, thanks for the update on this story. CTV's Jeff Pickle. Automotive company Stellantis is selling its stake in an Ontario-based electric vehicle battery manufacturing plant. The move would see the automaker selling its stake to its partner, transferring ownership of the Nexstar Energy plant to LG Energy Solution. The plant employs over 1,300 workers, with hopes of scaling to 2,500. Stellantis says it's expecting to remain as a customer and will continue to source battery products from the plant. The Minister of Industry visited Guelph this afternoon to address the federal government's new strategy for transforming Canada's auto sector. Melanie Joly highlighted the measures which are intended to make the industry less reliant on the U.S. and gas-powered vehicles. Joly has faced questions about whether the plan is too ambitious. But while visiting manufacturing giant Linamar today, she talked about how the company can help with this EV push.
What I would like to do is to not only expand even more the business plan of Linamar. Linamar has great knowledge from around the world of the different auto trends. And so I think we can see what we can do to build much more Canadian-made cars.
CTV's Spencer Turcotte takes a closer look at why the new strategy isn't being praised by everyone in the auto industry, coming up tonight at 6. For now, we will turn to the forecast with Ashley Bacon. Happy Friday, my friend.
Happy Friday. We made it.
We made it. You had a rough start to the week, and here you are, standing strong.
We made it.
It is messy out there today, though,
to end off the week. It is a little messy. You know, we knew that coming into today. We were expecting flurries throughout the day. I just took a look at our studio windows, and it's coming down at the moment. But the good news is we're not expecting a lot of snow overnight, around 2 centimeters.
Okay.
So not groundbreaking. But what we are expecting that we need to all be aware of is the cold. Let's take a look at our weather alerts board. Lots to talk about in weather today. Extreme cold warning for southern Ontario. You're looking at wind chill values near -30 to 35, and that will go into Saturday morning. Blizzard in the pink zone there, 15 to 20 centimeters, 80-kilometer-an-hour winds, and then all of that yellow zone as well as the pink zone blowing snow advisory. So that's just because of the strong winds, Leanne, and of course we'll get into that a little bit later in our full weather forecast. But let's take a look outside at downtown Kitchener this hour. You can see a little bit of flurry activity there, but nothing too severe. But it's those temperatures that are really going to get you tonight. So make sure you dress the part if you're headed out.
Certainly. Lots to follow along on this Friday forecast, for sure. Okay, quick break. We'll tell you what you need to know as we go. The KW Titans back in action on home court at the Odd this weekend against the Sudbury 5. Tip-off is 4 p.m. You can get tickets for that one online or at the box office. It's happening Saturday afternoon. We have more news ahead. Stay with us.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
One of the Toronto police officers charged in a major corruption and organized crime investigation appeared in court today for a bail hearing. 56-year-old Constable Timothy Barnhart is facing 17 charges, the most of all the officers accused. A York Regional Police investigation alleges Toronto officers accessed personal information and provided it to people who then carried out crimes, including shootings, extortions, and robberies. The case involves 7 current officers and 1 retired officer. And this investigation has some questioning the future of leadership for Toronto's police service. Premier Doug Ford spoke on the investigation today.
Do we have a few bad actors? Yeah, they're bad actors. They're going to be held accountable, as sure as I'm standing here. And it's an ongoing police investigation. But again, folks, I talk to a lot of people. They love our police. I love our police. The frontline police officers put their lives on the line every single day.
In total, police charged 7 active Toronto officers and 1 retired officer, along with 19 additional suspects. It's alleged the officers provided personal information to conduct crimes, including violence connected with the tow truck industry, and that one of the accused participated in a plot to murder a corrections officer. Other charges include accepting bribes to protect illegal cannabis dispensaries from enforcement, drug trafficking, and theft of personal property. We're learning new details in an investigation into a break-and-enter at Western University in London. Police say 4 people are facing charges related to trespassing, adding that search warrants led to the discovery of chemicals capable of producing explosives.
The subsequent investigation at Chesham Place, as we all know, led to the location of potential precursors and devices that cause greater concern for public safety, as well as the need for specialized investigation.
2 people were arrested on January 24th after allegedly breaking into the university. Search warrants were then executed at a residence in the city where police say they found chemicals capable of producing explosives. Additional search warrants have been issued for residences in Ottawa and in Gatineau. 4 people are in custody. The motive has not yet been established. Okay, stay with us. We have more news and your full forecast coming up. But before we go to break, we'll check our need-to-know calendar. You can head over to the Golf Club tonight for some live music featuring Liam McGarry. Showtime is 8 p.m. There's a $5 cover charge that will be added to your bill.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
There is lots to talk about when it comes to the forecast. You had those warning boards. Wow, they are completely covered.
I feel like at this point in this winter, I've become a pro, but every day throws a new challenge at me. So I appreciate everyone being on their toes with me as we get through this winter, which just keeps providing all of the fun stuff.
It's never ending.
It will end, I promise you. Spring is a few weeks away, but until then, we got to deal with a little bit of winter.
We do, and it's certainly a big day today out there because we've got the snow, we've got cold conditions moving in, extreme cold you were telling us about.
Another very cold weekend, and let's get right into it because frankly it's going to be a longer weathercast today. Let's start with outside here at street facing Kitchener. Obviously you can see there's a bit of flurry activity there, but not too heavy, and we aren't expecting a massive snow dumping tonight, but we are going to see around a couple of centimeters accompanied by very, very cold conditions and wind. So we've got lots of weather boards to talk to you about and alerts from Environment Canada, so let's get right into it. We'll start with our blowing snow advisory as well as a blizzard warning. So in the pink zone here around Lake Huron, you're going to see 15 to 20 centimeters of snow accompanied by 80-kilometer-an-hour winds. Now for all of that zone, including the yellow and pink, it's a blowing snow advisory in addition because of those strong winds. That's expected to last at least until Saturday morning. I would not be surprised if it was extended throughout the weekend, however, because that system is looking like it will sort of linger for for a couple of hours into Saturday. Now, extreme cold warnings for all of southern Ontario as well tonight. Wind chill values near -30 to -35. So that is very cold conditions. Of course, frostbite can occur very quickly in those types of conditions. So if you are out and about, please make sure you are taking care and covering up your skin. Now, this is the band of precipitation that's causing those blowing snow advisories as well as the blizzard advisory around this zone here. That's going to start pushing through by early Saturday morning. We're going to start to see clear patches near Kitchener, Waterloo, with some spots of flurries near Mount Forest and London, continuing through a little bit into Saturday. But essentially for Waterloo Region, we are going to have clear skies for most of Saturday and into Sunday. Right now, across the country, sitting very comfortably at 13 degrees in Vancouver. We're looking at -2 in Saskatoon, -22 in Thompson. So a great temperature drop there. Closer to home in our nation's capital, you're seeing light snow and a high of -9 at the moment. And in St. John's, -4 with clear and cloudy skies overnight tonight. Right now in Waterloo, or Kitchener, Waterloo rather, we're sitting at -3 degrees, which is reasonable for this time of year, but with that wind chill feeling already closer to -10. What we're looking at is a potential overnight of -20. Feeling closer to -33 with that wind chill, and that's where those temperatures really become dangerous. Now tomorrow, not faring much better. We're only expected to reach -15 as a daytime high. So with that added wind chill, it's going to be a very cold one indeed. And as we look to our first at 5 forecast in Waterloo Region, conditions not improving much by Sunday, overnight especially very cold, but by Monday, temperatures rebounding with a mixture of sun and flurries and a high of -7.
The big game is inching closer. We've been bringing you Super Bowl segments all week long on CTV News at 5 and the grand finale with Emily Richards. Great to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Obviously had to include Ashley as well.
Yes.
A little showdown here in studio.
Yes, exactly.
And the studio's ready to eat, from what I can tell. So it's all good.
Okay, so what are we making today? I see we got some hot dogs.
We have a little hot dog battle going on. A little Seattle and Rhode Island happening out of New England. So, you do a little research, you find these things out. And they have some history, and who doesn't love a hot dog?
Everybody loves
So
hot dog.
they're kind of different in the sense that they're cooked differently, they have different toppings, but they're all delicious. And I love watching football to a point because I know that food's coming. So
Fair enough. And let's start with the West Coast.
Yes, so this is a Seattle dog, and it is fabulous because it has a nice crispy bite to it. So we're doing right from the bun to the filling. So we're going to actually toast the bun, which not everybody loves a toasted hot dog bun, but I certainly do. And there's a little bit of butter in the pan. So just getting that little bit of flavor right from the get-go. And then the great part is that this can all be done like while the game's going on, right?
Like, it seems like something you could kind of get the kids involved in too.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, these are suggested Seattle toppings, but you can definitely have like your standards. And, if you wanted to have a little bit of cheese, what I think is unique about this is that it actually is cream cheese that goes on the bun. So it makes it a little bit creamy. And what Ashley's doing now is kind of what makes this hot dog a little bit different is you're going to be pan frying this. So, we throw them on the grill or we, cook them inside. But here on a skillet, it gets a nice crispness on the outside. So it has a nice texture that's a little bit different. So Ashley, I'm going to take these out so that they don't kind of overdo themselves.
Yep, we don't want to burn our buns.
And then you can go ahead and put, here, I'm going to put a little bit more butter in here because we want a little bit more flavor. And then you can put those hot dogs right in there. So cutting them almost all the way through so that they open up. And of course, if you want those jumbo hot dogs, for sure you can get those. These are beef hot dogs that have a really nice flavor to them. And you can add a little bit of seasoning if you like too, just to kind of change things up. So it's really up to you. And I love the cast iron skillet here because it's going to keep the heat so that you can do multiple batches, which is really nice.
Look how brave you are too. She's getting right in there.
She went right in there. So now you
there any other way?
You got to put cream cheese on your buns.
Of course. I can't forget the cheese.
Okay, so we layer the cream cheese, and then of course you've got sauerkraut and jalapenos?
Jalapenos, whether they're pickled or fresh, absolutely delicious, and then a little bit of mustard. But again, if you're not a fan of mustard, ketchup, relish, whatever you like, but I do really like the simplicity of the cream cheese because it adds that nice creaminess to it.
Awesome. We're going to let Ash, you keep going over there. We're going to hop over here to New England where we're going to make some chili dogs.
They're kind of like chili dogs. For those of you that love chili with beans, this is not the chili for you. This is straight up meat on meat. So if you're looking to kind of heighten your protein for the Super Bowl, this is definitely it. So we're going to do a traditional boil for these hot dogs. So Leanne, you can go ahead and put them in. And a nice kind of gentle simmer when it comes to boiling the hot dogs. And you can leave them in there for a few minutes. I like to get them a little bit plump as they're cooking in the water. And something that I like to do is steam the bun. So I just have a little sieve here that I've turned upside down, and then you're going to put the bun right on top. So that's just going to steam it up a little bit, which is really, really nice because it's a nice soft bun, and then it absorbs the flavor not only of the hot dog, but that little bit of chili that we're putting on top.
Okay, awesome.
So this chili, a little bit of ground beef, onion, garlic, and some spices. And what's unique about the flavor is that there's a little pinch of allspice and cinnamon in here. So something a little different, not kind of, it still has chili powder and cumin in there, but really, really nice flavor combination. Does it feel nice and warm?
Yeah, that one's really warm.
Perfect.
Get our other ones going.
It's a great idea to soften your bun too,
It's
Emily.
just, it's nice and quick. And if you have a larger pot that you have to feed a bigger group, just use a larger colander and kind of put 3 or 4 on at a time. And it really doesn't need a lot of time, about 20 seconds, and you get a nice bit of heat to it. Okay. So I'm going to give you this bun too.
Okay.
And then there's some tongs here for you, Leanne, if you want to grab your hot dogs, and you can get them tucked into your buns. And what I love about this is that this is kind of different levels of flavor that is going on with this hot dog. So we have, not only we have the hot dog base, but then we have the chili, and then we have caramelized onions and chopped onions.
Okay.
So I'll bring this over so that you can.
Okay, that's going to make it easier.
Yeah,
Or I'll
there
get
you go.
Okay, that's perfect.
And then what I find unique about this one is that there's a little sprinkle of celery salt over top. So if you are, a Caesar drinker and you like adding that little bit of celery salt at the end, this definitely will kind of tickle your fancy when it comes to that flavor because it just gives it that fresh little finish, and it's absolutely delicious.
And I love the caramelized onion play.
Yes, it adds that nice little bit of sweetness to it, and I think it's absolutely fabulous when it comes to hot dogs, having these kind of slightly different, and you can make them ahead. So you can make the chili ahead, you can make the caramelized onions ahead, and then, if you wanted some sauerkraut on here, instead of on the Seattle dog, there's lots of great options for you.
Yeah, let's go back and see how Ash is doing over there.
I'm going to bring some mustard over to Ashley.
I need a little mustard and Emily's, seal of approval.
I think the seal of approval is tasting it and enjoying it.
Okay, before we let you go, we got to talk about one more thing that you can make at home too.
Oh, yes.
Ashley and I love dips, and you brought us our favorite, the dill pickle dip. I believe we do have Emily's recipe over on our website, so you can find that there too. What's a Super Bowl without a dip, really?
It's
Chips and dip.
Exactly.
You need
a Super Bowl dip.
Exactly.
And now a hot dog battle too on top of the Super Bowl, so why not? It's all good.
I'm ready to try one, Leanne. How about
Try
you?
it out, Ash.
Okay, here I go.
I didn't finich my
I'll
celery
take what
salty,
Emily
but
prepared because they look nicer.
Yours look great too.
That's a good point. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, guys.
Ooh, it was so good. Okay, Stella Head, a longtime Blue Jays announcer, is leaving the broadcast booth. We'll have more on the storied career of Buck Martinez next. Welcome back as we take a look at the final 5 stories we're following on this Friday afternoon. A 14-year-old has been charged in connection with a false threat made against a school in Oshawa. Police were called to Harmony Heights Public School around 2 p.m. yesterday for reports of a shooting. They eventually learned the incident was a prank, and a 14-year-old has since been arrested and charged with criminal harassment, mischief, and endangerment. The energy crisis in Cuba is deepening. Severe blackouts, soaring prices, and a shortage of basic goods is putting a strain on the island. Cuba has been scheduling lengthy daily power cuts to reduce pressure on its electrical grid. The country is also bracing for a fuel shortage as the U.S. tightens its oil supply blockade. On Wednesday, Canada updated its travel advisory on Cuba. Canadian travelers are being warned to exercise a high degree of caution if they decide to visit the island. Well, we talked about it earlier, the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots preparing for Super Bowl 60 this Sunday. Drake May, who finished as runner-up for the Most Valuable Player award, practicing here alongside his teammates at the Rose Bowl. He led the Patriots to a 14-3 record, winning their division. Despite the success, the Pats are considered underdogs against the Seahawks. They haven't lost a game since mid-November. Longtime Blue Jays announcer Buck Martinez has announced he will be leaving the broadcast booth. Martinez joined the Jays as a player in 1981 and spent his final 6 seasons in the big leagues as a backup catcher for the club. He also managed the Jays in 2001 and part of the 2002 season. The 77-year-old was diagnosed with cancer in 2022 and took a leave of absence from April to July that year while receiving treatment. Martinez called over 4,000 games over his more than 40-year broadcasting career. Okay, finally for us, a celebrity stylist born and raised right here in Waterloo Region is getting her flowers for her work on the red carpet. Lisa Marie Cameron is based in LA and has been dressing stars for 15 years. But it was a suit she styled for 6-year-old actor Duke McLeod that made a big statement from the Golden Globes to Jimmy Kimmel Live.
To see how much love and support I got from people that I knew, that I didn't know, for the outfit was so amazing, because you just never know if it's gonna work out.
Coming up tonight at 6, CTV's Alexandra Hollick finds out how Cameron weaves her Kitchener past with her LA present, propelling her into the future of fashion styling. Wow, what a cool story. Definitely stay tuned for that one at the top of the hour. We'll leave it there for CTV News at 5. Hope everyone has a great night and a great weekend. Of course, stay safe out there on the roads tonight as well. We're back at 6. Tony Grace will have your next local news. Have a good night.